We are back in our Builder Source kitchen with the author of the Suzie Homemaker Chronicles, Marianne Fitzmaurice. Thank you for sticking around. We were talking to you earlier in the show about your book, and we have all these tips and tricks, but you also have recipes.
Now, speaking of sticking,
yes.
this has been sticking now for a while. My husband describes my cooking style as turn it up to the highest heat and then walk away, which actually works really well for hash browns.
I'm glad that works for you, because I usually will burn, I'll destroy something if I do that.
Do hash browns because it really works well. Because watch what happens when I do this. It's been sticking for a while. And I'm going to put, you just kind of can't have enough butter for hash browns. Okay. Sorry, all of you people who are worried about that. But anyway, when you turn it, see, they're crusty.
They're not called hash yellows.
That's right.
Exactly,
These are hash black. They've been sitting so long.
Hash blacks, right.
Anyway, and then you just keep adding butter until it looks like it's the right consistency of butter. But basically, it's super, super simple. Are you putting up a recipe?
Yes, I do believe we are. We're also, I think, going to have this on our blog, the Two Casa Style blog. So
it's very simple. You just start with baked potatoes. You bake a few extra. You leave them a little bit underdone, and put them in the refrigerator. And then you grate them. You throw butter in the pan. You get green onions and make that black. Then you just coat it, salt, pepper, turn it, stick it.
And then it's good to go. So how long from start to finish, we take the potatoes out of the refrigerator, put them on, start to finish?
10 minutes. 10 minutes.
10 minutes,
10
really?
minutes, yeah.
Wow, okay.
Yeah. And this is something your kids will actually eat. But you have to save some for them.
Right, right. No, so this isn't the only recipe you have in your book,
No,
right?
I actually have several. There's a chapter in the book that's just about feeding kids.
Okay.
And I have like a brownie recipe in there. I have a hash brown recipe. I have a rice casserole recipe. We used to make extra rice, and I would get chopped broccoli, onions, and then bake it with some cheese on it. I mean, things that kids like to eat.
Yeah,
you know?
absolutely.
I mean, my husband's the restaurant critic for New Orleans, and my kids grew up eating macaroni and cheese. I mean, that is what they ate.
Yeah,
you know?
And that's a tough job being a food critic in New Orleans.
Oh yeah, that is rough. It's really rough. But my kids are the pickiest eaters. Now they're not, because they're grown up. But I used to have to trick them all kinds of ways, and then they got smart. That's the problem.
I know, they learn. They learn the tricks.
They figure out there's carrot in the spaghetti sauce.
Yes.
You know?
Yeah.
And then you can't feed them that. But I used to always take extra taco meat from the night before and put that into the spaghetti sauce. And they'd go, what's in here? My kids were really suspicious of my food.
Really?
Yes, because they knew I was always trying to put something.
See, that's how our little one is. And at least she's watching at home, and she's like, all right, Dad, I'm on to you. Yeah.
Well, when you feed her these hash browns, she'll love you anyway.
Oh, good.
She'll say, I don't care what's in this. These are good.
Well, that's great. I'm glad to hear we've got all of these tips, tricks, recipes, everything. I mean, this is the Bible here for surviving the kids. So remind our viewers how we can pick up a copy of this.
You just Google the Suzie Homemaker Chronicles. There's a bunch of different ways. Atlas Books has it direct. And please look at my Facebook page, facebook.com/Suzie Homemaker Book.
Suzie Homemaker Book.
Yeah,
fantastic.
I'm blogging now about life after kids.
Life after kids.
Which can be sad, except I'm having fun doing this.
Well, good. See, exactly. That's what matters. You find a way to have fun. All right. Well, we're going to throw up the recipe here in just a second, and when we come back, I'm going to be sampling some of these hash browns. And again, you can also log on to casa.com and get it in just a little bit, folks. Stick around. All right, well, Marianne, as you can see, she's whipping up some more food for the very hungry floor crew, but we've got some hash browns here that I'm gonna take a little gander at. You take a look at that, man, that looks good. So I'm gonna take just a little bite right here. Love these hash browns. That's perfect. That is absolutely perfect, folks. You can download this on our website at casa.com. And tomorrow on Two Casa Style, very exciting, I am talking to January Jones and Jason Isaacs, both from their New Mexico-made film Sweetwater, which you can see at the Santa Fe Indie Film Festival. And the winter months cause all kinds of bad hair days, so Lush is here with a solution. Plus, we're going to find out who the next Face It Fox and Star VJ will be. Thank you for joining, and if you have any questions about today's show, hop on over to our website at casa.com. We'll see you tomorrow, folks, and I'm going to continue eating.